If this is the first video of mine that you have stumbled across, well, welcome and hello. I am doing a series of homes that you will find in the median price point of $400,000 in the DFW area. If you haven't checked out my other two videos, definitely check them out. But in this week's video, I'm going to be in three very popular cities here in DFW: Frisco, McKinney, and Plano. And I'm going to show you what $400,000 is going to get you in each of these cities. So if this video interests you, then stick around. Hey everyone, my name is Danae Hewitt and I am your go-to DFW Realtor with Frisco Realty Services. I help people buy, sell, and invest and relocate to the DFW area. So if any of these videos interest you, then hit the likes button, subscribe to my channel, and I put out new content every single Wednesday just for you. Well, I am here in Plano to show you what a $400,000 house is going to get you. $400,000 is the median price point here in DFW. And I'm going around to all these cities to show you what you're gonna get for your money. And let me tell you, I am super impressed with this really cute neighborhood. The home for sale is just right across the street from me, right there. Super cute ranch style home. So what you're going to find in this neighborhood are homes that were built in the late 70s into the early 80s. Now this home listed is 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms with a 2-car garage. It has 2,120 square feet and sits on a 1/4 of an acre. And the garage is a back alley entrance, so you'll have to go and drive into the alley in order to get into your garage and then therefore into your house. So as you'll see, the inside of the house has done some updating to it. Not a ton, but you actually get a lot of that charm from the 1970s. You'll see it's got some detailed crown molding, and like I said, some of the updates have been done, but the whole house is not a complete remodel. So if you're looking for a home that isn't brand new construction, what you see, everywhere. If you're looking for a home that you can put your stamp on and you can put your own updates into, then this might be the area and the price point for you here in Plano. And this home is so close to a park. I mean, as I drove by, there were lots of families riding bikes and kids on the playground. So it's a very family-friendly community. And I absolutely love this place, love this area, and I think a lot of people will too. So this neighborhood here, you're gonna see a lot of ranch style homes, lots of brick on the homes themselves. This neighborhood does not have an HOA in it, but you almost wouldn't be able to tell. The lawns, the landscaping here is really well maintained and really taken care of. I will tell you that with this street, you are going to find they're really narrow. There's quite a few cars parked on the street, and I'm out here on a Saturday afternoon, and you definitely would not be able to park 2 cars on the opposite sides of the road. You would have to stagger them because you wouldn't be able to allow another car to drive in the middle of the 2 if they were parked right next to each other. I hope that makes sense. But let's talk about the city of Plano. It is a very sought out city to move to be in. If you're planning to relocate or just looking for another city to move to here in DFW. The schools have an A+ rating. I mean, y'all, you can't get any better than that. And it is ranked as number 4 as one of the best cities to buy a house in America. Number 4. This is a fantastic place to be, right here in Plano. And that stat is actually based on the US Census and FPI stats, and some other data goes into that ranking. So because Plano is such a sought out city, you're going to pay for it. The average sale price home in February of 2022 in Plano was $507,000. And the homes that sold on average for 7% over list price on average. So when we're talking about what a seller's market we are in right now, Plano is so sought out and a lot of people want to live here that they are paying on average 7% over list price just to buy the house. But I've said this before, that with the market where it is right now, home prices are increasing every single month, that if you're paying over for a house than what it's listed for, or maybe even what it appraises for, that is really delayed equity. If you paid 7% over list price for the house, then in a couple of months, most likely you're going to recoup that equity. No problem. Let me drive through the neighborhood, show you a little bit of the homes, and then we're gonna head to house number 2. Well, I am at house number 2 and I am here in Frisco. And if you liked Plano and thought that Plano was pretty fantastic, then Frisco takes it up just a notch. So just like Plano, Frisco is a highly sought out area to move in, but you're going to pay for it. In February of 2022, the average price home that sold was $674,000. And on average, homes were selling, get this, 8.2% over list price. Y'all, if you want to live in Frisco, again, you're going to pay for it because absolutely every single thing is here. So let me show you the house that is for sale. So this home is actually the tiniest home on the tiniest lot that I'm going to show you in this video. It is 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, 1,726 square feet, and the lot is less than 1/4 of an acre. I mean, it's almost a 0 lot line lot. And you'll see in the home that it doesn't have a ton of updating. You can tell that they freshly painted, they redid some laminate flooring, and the home was built in 1991, so you can tell that it's got a lot of the original stuff from when it was built in the 90s. And this neighborhood doesn't have an HOA. All the homes, again, were built right in the 90s. And, you know, I'll be honest with you, it's not my favorite neighborhood that I've driven through of homes that were built in the 90s. There's no HOA, but you do have a lot of mature trees. I'm just not loving some of the landscaping that people have done. It's a really tight street, just like the home that we saw in Frisco was. Here in the 90s, you're going to see that combination of brick with siding coming in on houses. You can see that on that house just right back there. So you see that combination, and me personally, it's not my favorite combination of houses. But if Frisco is a place that you want to raise your family in and you want your kids to go to the school district, this is a pretty fantastic option for you. Again, it's going to be a smaller home, but if that's something that you're willing to sacrifice to get you into the great schools and get you close to everything here, the Star Center is here, Toyota Stadium is here, Nebraska Furniture Mart. But really, there was just so much here for you to do with family and friends that really helps with your quality of life. And you cannot beat Frisco. It is a fantastic city to move in if that's what you would like to do for your family. All right, so that is it for my tour of Frisco. The next house we're going to go to is in McKinney, so stay tuned. Have reached the last house of this video, and I am here in McKinney. And McKinney is another great city. It's another fantastic city, just like Plano and just like Frisco. The schools here are rated with an A, and oh, it's not an A+ like the other 2 cities, but that is pretty darn good. All right, well, I am walking up to the house right now that is for sale. Let me show you that back here. That house right there, that red brick house. Right there. There isn't a for sale sign, and I don't see any people coming in for showings right now. The house just hit the market a couple of days ago, so I'm surprised that there aren't any showings going on, to be quite honest with you. So this home is 4 bedrooms with 2.5 bathrooms and a 2-car garage, and it has 2,093 square feet, and it's listed right at $400,000. So you'll see from the pictures that the home hasn't really had any updating to it. Everything in it looks like it was just from the builder offer. So let's talk about the market a little bit in McKinney. Last month in February 2022, the average price home was $547,000. And how much over list price on average are the homes selling here in McKinney? That is 7.4%. So not as much as Plano and Frisco, but still pretty darn close. So again, with our seller's market, buyers are paying over list price, and we're seeing that in every city here in DFW, and McKinney is no different. Like I've said in the beginning of this video, these 3 cities are highly sought out because everything is at your fingertips. You don't have to travel very far between these cities to get to what that other city offers. So the 3 homes that I have showed you are all listed right around that $400,000 mark. And I hope you guys got some value out of it just to see what you're gonna get for your money in these cities. If you guys have any questions about where I have been or want me to travel to another city, I am more than happy to do that for you, to show you what you're gonna get for your money. And if you haven't checked out the other videos from this series, then definitely do that. All right, you have a great day, and I will see you next week.